Ryan Kelly's got a calf. I'll start off with that. Gosh, what a great team win. I mean, they're never easy, especially going on the road against a division opponent. Shout out to our defense. Shout out to those guys. They stepped up big time there in the fourth quarter for us, getting those stops. Shout out to our defensive coaches with the plan they had. I think they only had, 239 yards. So great job by the defense. So hell of a team win. Just showed up. I mean, like, again, I said the toughest guy I've ever been around. And when we needed to play, he made the big-time play there on third down. And then we were in a situation, obviously, where we had to throw the ball there because of the 2-minute warning. And obviously we had to play a little bit there. And to hit him on the little crossing route there on the little naked play coming up big. And just a credit to him and his toughness. Credit to the offensive coaches. Jim Bob does a hell of a job with those guys every week getting them prepared. I mean, it was just a gritty team win.
How about Josh Downs and just everything he did to give you guys?
Yeah, I mean, he shows up every week too. Obviously, he got the first drive, opening drive touchdown to him on a little double move there. Got a nice matchup there. So he shows up, made those big plays over the middle. Obviously, had some huge punt returns for us too. He's all over the field making plays, so it was awesome.
You obviously have a very fluid quarterback situation. Can you kind of just walk us through the record, kind of what happened to Anthony and going to Joe?
Yeah, we went through the week with Anthony, seeing how he was feeling, and obviously just wasn't there yet. So we went with Joe today.
Did he work out before the game today?
Yeah. I mean, we had him as emergency third if he had to play in an emergency situation.
Did you make that call before the end today, or did you
Late in the week. Yeah, late in the week going into the game. Yep.
The corners, especially Sam and Jalen, playing as tough and physical as they did today. I think Ridley had 8 targets and no catches. Just what did you see out of those two guys?
They were all over. They were playing aggressive with tight man coverage in a lot of those situations and made big-time plays. Credit to those guys. They put in the work during the week. Ridley's a hell of a player. We knew that going in. They got some talented weapons over there, and credit to those guys. I mean, shoot, they had a hell of a game. Defense played a hell of a game. It was great.
I know you guys, they had to reran that last play. Do you consider that almost a walk-off punt by Rigo there?
Oh, that punt was big time. I mean, he couldn't have done it any better. I mean, when I saw the thing land and I saw it just sitting there right down on the 2-3 yard line, he'd been doing it for a long time and placing those balls where he needs to place them, and hell of a punt by him.
Special teams in general, the punting game, both return for you guys and covering it.
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, flipping the field, you need that. Special teams is a huge part of it, and credit to the guys on special teams, all those players that go out there and do that every week. And credit to Mason and Joe for putting those guys in position to go make those plays today.
Shane, what's the residual effect? You talk about his toughness, but what's the effect on guys around him when they see him putting out that effort in the circumstance?
It's huge. I mean, it goes to those guys. Like this league is a tough physical league, and he shows that. And it's great for guys in the locker room to see that he battles through that stuff, especially young players. A guy that's going through something and playing through it. Credit to him, man. I'll tell you what, he's just a warrior.
Can you explain the touchdown? It really just, I guess, Joe's faith to put it in a spot where they can just make a play.
Yeah, they were in a blitz zero look there. We had a max protection on, and it was a one-on-one. Give him a chance, and he went up and made a big time play in that situation.
The red zone is that, you had that one to get inside 5. Is that one of those things where, like, when Anthony's back, it opens up a lot more you can do there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the quarterback run game would help with that stuff, but obviously I got to do a better job down there with that in that situation. Obviously, we had to settle for 3 there in that situation.
What did you see in the O-line do more in terms of pass protection today?
I thought they did a nice job. Dalton Tucker stepping in, I thought he did a good job. And then when Bordolini had to, come in for Ryan, obviously he's been playing good ball, so he stepped up as well. And again, shout out to those guys. Shout out to Tony for getting those guys prepared every week to go be successful.
Is there a challenge with him and just where you don't want to maybe put too much on him as he's dealing with this, but also what he can do?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that just battles, you know what I mean? His whole career he battles, and he's the type of guy that is passionate about the game, and he's going to give it everything he has, and that's how he rolls.
I think about Julian, I know you dropped one earlier, but what was his reaction on the sidelines? It just kind of helps the game?
Yeah, it was big. Obviously, to get that interception there at the end, going up and getting it, high pointed there, it was huge. It was a good rush by the defensive line, but getting those interceptions at the end to end games was huge.